Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. My name is Mia, and in this video I will be sharing a packing system or a packing method that I was able to try out during a recent trip, and I call it the pack as a family system. So in the past I was used to packing our things individually, like there was one packing cube for myself and another packing cube for my son, and yeah, you know how that goes. And that system actually works if we would be staying in one hotel only. However, when visiting Europe, it's a different story because we had to get a visa. We have to get a visa to be entered Europe, and it's not cheap. So you would want to make the most out of your trip and hop from one place to another. So you end up moving every couple of days. So the system of packing your things individually doesn't really work because you end up having a cluttered hotel room and a cluttered bag. So how does it work? Well, as a reference, this the tips that I'm going to share with you are based on a recent trip, an 18-day trip through Europe for a family of four, and this was done in the fall. We stayed in seven different accommodations in total. And let's start with the clothing. First, we stayed for 2 nights in Belgium, and that was the first part of our trip. So what I did was I packed 2 days worth of clothing for each family member, and I put them all in one packing cube, and that included the top, the underwear, socks, and yeah, that's it. So I put them all in one packing cube. So for that particular hotel, we only had to take that packing cube out. The rest of our clothes were in another packing cube because in the next hotel we would be staying for 5 days. I think it's also important to share with you that we only brought 1 week's worth of clothing, and we just did our laundry as needed. And after laundry, what I would do was to sort our things again according to the number of days we would be staying in a specific hotel and put it in one packing cube. And I feel like the system worked well because, especially when we had to stay for just one night aboard the cruise from Sweden to Finland, I only had to take out the things from a duffel bag. Actually, I didn't open the suitcase that time. I only opened the duffel bag. And that was very, very, very useful and efficient. And it was just, it worked. It worked. So aside from the clothing pieces that I mentioned, we also had one packing cube that had all our sleepwear in it. So that was the packing cube that came out every single hotel we stayed. Aside from that, there was a toiletry bag that had our dailies, and that also came out every single hotel. The rest of the toiletries were placed in a separate pouch that was just in the suitcase, and we just took things out as needed. And then we had another packing cube that had all our cold weather accessories like the beanie, the hat, the gloves, and another packing cube for our layering pieces like the vest and the light jacket, and another packing cube for the raincoat. So I feel like this system really worked well for us because our bags were organized. It didn't get as cluttered as before because we do tend to bring home quite a lot of food items, and we do not want that to mess up our things. Yeah, I just don't want clutter even in my suitcase. So this system really worked well for us. And let me see. Let me check my notes. Let's see if I forgot. Let's see if I forgot to share anything else. Yeah, that's it. Well, I hope you found at least one of these tips helpful. And if you did, which I hope you did, please do give this video a like and please subscribe to stay tuned for my upcoming videos. I will be sharing actual footage or clips of the things that I packed, some clips before the trip, and was able to take um I was able to take some videos during the trip. Okay, that's it. Have a nice day. Bye.